Hello and welcome. This is Parul Sharma and you're watching Zoom TV. I have with me the gorgeous boss lady, Malaika Arora in the house. Hi Malaika. Firstly, huge congratulations on bringing Ahikoza to, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, huh? Ahikoza to India.
But it just sounds so good, Ahikoza.
It's very classy and I wanted to get it right. So, firstly, big congratulations on that. Now I'm going to do a little wordplay. Tell me what got you interested and then invested in the brand.
I think they go hand in hand. Only if you're interested would you want to be invested. And I think, for one, the first thing that always hits me is if there is a lady, if there's a woman behind the idea, behind a business, behind a thought. For me, that in itself is a huge attraction for me, because I feel I'm always somebody who's always wanting, to be part of anything that has a woman's voice behind it. And I'm really happy that I met Namrata, because I love the way she thinks. I think she's so clear and sorted in her head. And I like that. And I think we kind of really connected, and I think our visions really kind of came together.
On the topic of women, that's the perfect segue for my next question. Being a successful woman in business, how important is it to have that financial freedom, especially as a female? And what advice would you give to budding female entrepreneurs just kind of who are waiting to step into the business?
There's something that I've always believed in, is always being financially independent. I mean, in whatever way, whether it's small scale, big scale, I've always said that. I think I'm the kind of woman, through my years, I've always said that to everybody around me as well. I mean, all my friends and I'm like always pushing them to do something, to always move ahead, to always have a backup plan, to always have plan B, because I feel it's very, 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 very important to be financially independent. And a lot of women feel once they're married, once kids, it kind of, that whole dream that they would want to have or pursue kind of gets crushed. It gets, and it's fine. It's totally fine, because I think, sometimes just wanting to take to motherhood or bring up, get your family together, take care of your family is all fantastic. But I think a sense of being financially independent is very, very important. So I'll always promote female entrepreneurs.
And we are totally here for that. On the topic of support, now support is important to anybody in all aspects of life. You have a very, very strong system around you. We've seen the ladies kind of putting out the bags and the hashtags and all of that.
Well, that's what our hashtag stands for. It's hashtag Ladies of Ahikoza. I think it's a beautiful hashtag, and it pretty much resonates with how we see it.
So can we expect any of like your OG friend gang from the industry to maybe come out and support and like be a part of the campaigns in the future, do you think? I know a lot of them are attending also here today.
Well, I think the possibilities are endless. We should keep our minds open to those possibilities, and I look forward to associating with a lot of the lovely ladies and make them part of the Ladies of Ahikoza family.
We can't wait for that. On the topic of support, your biggest hype man is obviously Arjun. Please tell me, what does he feel when you go into a new venture? Like, how does he support you when you go into a business venture? What is that support sort of like?
He says, "Whoa, baby, you've done it."
I love it.
Well, of course, he's very, very supportive. In fact, he is all for women empowerment and all for supporting women and encouraging. He's surrounded by women in his life, and women who really, really, kind of make that ecosystem around him, and who have really nurtured him for the man that he is today. So he's always rooting for.
We love that. And lastly, Namrata said something really beautiful about you when she was talking about why she sort of... Hi Namrata, shout out. Hi. We have the lovely founder of the brand, Namrata, with us. Namrata said something really wonderful about you. Hi, wave to the cameras. She said that why she went into business with you, one of the things was by following her passion and staying true to her ethos, Malaika has become an example of breaking stereotypes in the film industry. Firstly, please tell me what your association was like and why that was important to you, and then I will ask you my second part of the question.
As a founder and designer, typically you'll find either a founder, designer, entrepreneur, but I'm a merge of all three. So for me, who I onboard for the brand has to be super close to my heart and not just an ideology of strategy. ideology of strategy as such. And Malaika was actually my first choice, and it's a funny story. Like, life is serendipitous, and a little bit of Instagram stalking, just a little bit. We've all been there, and that's how our
Thank God for it.
and that's how our paths kind of crossed and stuff. And for me, I think she has so much gumption and poise and is authentic to who she is, whether that is her personal life or her business choices and everything like that. And for me, I was like, that is the Ahikoza woman, so it's a very proud moment for me to onboard her as an investor, a brand messiah. I keep using the word messiah because she lives, walks, and talks to the brand, and she does so much more than what is asked of her. And I was so humbled by, the short span of getting to know her and what she was about as a person. And I really mean it. And business can be tough, and entrepreneurship can be very, very isolating. But every time I would ask her for something or run an idea by her, she not only showed up as an investor, but a true custodian of the brand. So that's how I view her, and I'm super excited that she is the quintessential, woman of Ahikoza. And yeah, so those are my...
That's honestly lovely to hear. How does it feel when, like, you being the fact that you break stereotypes, that is the reason why people want to associate with you and really appreciate that about you? Because it must be like a wonderful, proud feeling, right?
Well, I don't think I set out to be breaking stereotypes. I don't think that was my agenda of sorts. But I think that's part of maybe my upbringing, the kind of person that I am. It's clearly embedded in me. I get that from my mom. And again, I come from a household of pretty matriarchal. It's all mostly strong women. So I think that's the kind of upbringing we've had. That's what has been inculcated in us. And I think life's choices, the way I saw life, the way opportunities came my way, or the way things unfurled in front of me, it kind of just pushed me to want to break stereotypes. And I think I've always been that kid who was different, who was always said, she's a bit gawky, oh, she's a bit this, oh, she's a bit that. So I think those, all of that kind of just made me want to be the person that I am, and I'm really glad. And I don't think any of it would be possible without the support we have in our lives. I think that is something I keep harping on, because I think the support in my life really means everything to me. So yeah.
Well, you ladies have our full support. Thank you so much for joining us here at Zoom, and good luck to you guys on your entrepreneurial journey ahead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.